In this vision space presentation, we start to look at the processes of information exchange taking place within phenomenal field. The data set in picture space, whether perspective or photographic still, is fixed and uniform. Within phenomenal field, the situation could not be more different, and for very good reasons. If we presented vision in accordance with the structure of a fixed picture, we would make incorrect spatial judgments and would not be able to process information about our environment fast enough to interact with it as we do in our day-to-day life. We need to understand what the structures are that lie behind our propagation of images. These are controlled by perceptual processes that do not conform to the projection of optics. To make headway, we need to turn to the experts that have broken into their visual percepts to show us not just what's in the world, but also how we see it. In Cézanne's blue vase, we can fixate on the center of its hip and get a good impression of the scene as the artist encountered it. However, if we move our attention away from that point, we discover a host of artifacts, such as the asymmetrical profile to the vase and inkpot, the plane of the table and the wall tilt at the edge of the canvas, and the plate behind the vase has two differing elliptical forms with different renders. There is nothing in perspective here, because we don't see in perspective. There are, as discussed in other presentations, two distinct data sets involved in monocular vision, and the brain has to manage these presentations within phenomenal field. It does this in two distinct ways, one typical to central vision, modulation, and the other typical to peripheral vision, simple alternation, but within designated areas. We don't readily perceive these processes of change and transition, so stealth is critical. They must be nearly imperceptible under normal conditions. 4 data sets of the mug are available to us in binocular central vision, and these modulate with the changing colors. When rendered, these modulations are almost imperceptible, even in the atypical conditions where the mug has been decontextualized. We contemplate objective form through time. There is no binocular fusion taking place, as there are no pictures in the visual system to fuse. Notice how the left-hand mug starts to appear to be more convincing. This form of visual saliency is not on the 1-2 3D curve. It's firmly rooted in perceptual experience. Looking at the more simplistic alternation of data sets that occurs within peripheral vision, a similar process of information exchange takes place within the crescent-like areas at the extremities of the binocular zone. If all of these processes are put together, we can start to render out truly engaging vision space media. Fixation is on the can you are opening. Unfortunately, we have to present these clips within a picture frame that negates some of the spatial saliency, or 3D effect for all of you special effects guys out there. But shown on a slightly curved screen, this starts to look like the real deal. The point is, we are not trying to engineer 2D pictures into 3D effects. We are replacing the structure of pictures with images. If we can perfect these processes and learn when to adopt each configuration, we will be able to enhance the communication of meaning. We will be empowered to enhance storytelling and move with confidence towards fully immersive media.